Let's talk about training. What are you training for? Losing weight, running, jiu-jitsu, surfing. What are you doing? So people take around what fitness is, how much they push hard, how much damage they do in the body every single day, how much they put in themselves to do high intensity training 3, 4, 5 times a week. 45 minutes, all this marketing to, 45 minutes is the way to go. That's what you need, 30 minutes, high intensity every day. No, that's not that. You have to understand these parts, and you stress more your body. You damage so much muscle tissues. You create so much inflammation in your body. Your hormones can go over the place. You get very poor sleeping. You don't recover well. You don't put the amount of calories over there. But in the long term, if you think all this training, what's going to happen with you? You're just loading yourself with a lot of stress, because that's not going to make you move that well. And that's the big part. High intensity training every day don't gonna help you in nothing. You probably need a bit more strength. You need to be an endurance. You need to work on your stability. You need to improve your pull-push pattern. You need to squat better. You need to create more muscles in your body to help your joints be very stable. More muscles in the body, less fat you can have. More muscle, more fat you can metabolize. That's a simple thing. No, and then in the long term in life, when you pass your 30s, it's what you're gonna have for yourself into your longevity. What do you play for? If you're surfing, you don't need to do high intensity training every day to say you get fit for your surf. You create a lot of damage in the gym in there, and after you go for paddling, do you know how your shoulder's gonna be? Do you know how is your hip gonna be? Yeah, it's a lot of damage around there. No, you don't need that too. If you're doing jiu-jitsu, jiu-jitsu is very high intensity when you're going towards the rolls. If you're doing a lot of drills, you get very technical there. You spend time to do that. You improve your knowledge, improve the knowledge of your body into this. What do you need to? You need to spend time, mobility. You need to spend time on the right training. You can do in cardio. Yes, you can do in cardio, but you might need 3 days a week of cardio, or 4 days maximum. How that could be divided? 1 day zone 2, zone 2, you need 60 minutes to up to 90 minutes. That's where you can maintain your heart rate and a good level, where you can keep a good conversation. The other 3 days, you can doing 10 minutes of cardio, and 10 minutes of cardio you can split with very high intensity. You can do sprints every 2 minutes. You can do 10 to up to 30 seconds. You push your heart rate to zone 4, zone 5. But you can give it 2 minutes after that to a good recovery. That's you're gonna get it. 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Many years coach so many people, and I see the damage over there. And sometimes you don't get into the peak performance because your body is exhausted, because you don't be recovered well, and you have a lot of inflammation around you. Things like that even can push you towards to depression, can put you down, can make you sleep less. You can get up early in the morning, your cortisol levels is really higher, very, very high. You can get up stiff. Why? Because the hormone level is pretty high. No? So the stress one, cortisol is so higher, and that can make you tight, plus dehydration. No? Like you drink heaps of water, you've been drinking tap water, forget about it. You need to have a good filtered water there. So understand that. You don't need it in the long term, load your body with too many high intensity training, because you're just gonna go for paddling, you're gonna be sore, my body's so sore for the training I done. But at the end of the day, you bullshit yourself, because your performance inside the water don't gonna get it better. You just get more risk of injuries. When you run jiu-jitsu, it's the same thing. Now you wanna lift heavy, it's okay, you improve your strength. You wanna do a power training, it's good, you improve a lot of explosion. You need to do speed training, you're doing speed training. So you have phases to do that. Now, if you're running, it's the same thing. What you have to work to improve your running. I need to improve my ankle mobility, I need to strengthen my glutes, I need to see if my quads are good, if my hamstring work well, if my core helps me to stabilize my pelvic floor to do the movement. So that's the main thing. And then long term, all these 45 minutes training, high intensity classes, don't gonna take you nowhere, okay? And look, if you don't do any sport, just doing a favor for yourself. Just going for a sport and try to practice. Tennis, jiu-jitsu, going there, going for rolls, going for surfing, going for paddle, learning, you know? And you understand your life, your energy, you know, will move towards to that direction. You will spend time there. Why? Because improve all these sports, you need to spend time doing practical, technical. And definitely we bring the strength cardio behind to make you improve. Now it's surfing, pop up a little bit quicker, be free to pop up. Jiu-jitsu, better to roll and stand. Cardio help all these sports, will help even to the running, help you into the tennis, swimming, that's all improvement to that. But if you damage your body every single day in the gym, very hard, and going towards to play your sport, man, you just create damage in the long term. When you get to 35s, 40, 45, 50s, you completely broke. You're gonna have to run around, try to create a bit more recovery protocols. You know, even then, people doing ice baths, and that helps. Yeah, that helps, but it's too much. Remember, be smart and going to smart training. Look at who you are, what you want. If you don't play sport, looking for a sport and start. You develop a new skills for your body, for your brain. You're being smart every single day. You're gonna take your mind, your peak performance up there.